Born in Seattle and raised in Bainbridge Island, Dove Cameron has risen through the ranks to become a household name. From Bainbridge Performing Arts Stage to Disney, she became one of the most loved child actors. She's well known for playing the role of Mal in the Descendants movie series and as Ruby Hale in the ABC television series Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back in 2018. Much to her fans' surprise, there is news that she might be one of the stars in the beloved Broadway musical Wicked, set to be a film. Welcome to Riveted, and we've compiled everything you need to know about the movie and Dove's role in the film. For starters, it's a musical based on the novel Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, published in 1995 by Gregory Maguire. It's based on the witches of the Land of Oz, and its plot starts before and goes on after Dorothy Gale, a fictional character and the main protagonist in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The musical takes us through the lives of two unlikely friends, Elphaba, who happens to be the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda, who battles opposing personalities, rivalry over the same love interest, response to the wizard's corrupt regime, and finally, Elphaba's public fall from grace. With plenty of different takes on The Wizard of Oz in cinema, it was only a matter of time before Wicked could actually head to the big screen. Its adaptation, which was originally set to be unveiled on December 20th, 2019, was switched to December 22nd, 2021, after Universal decided to release its other notable adaptation called Cats. With the unconfirmed date on when its production is going to start, Stephen Schwartz, who is writing the screenplay for the musical together with Winnie Holtzman, said that when they are ready, they will let us know. So for the fans of the musical, don't mourn, because as far as it looks, it's not a production problem that stalled it, but what they want the adaptation to live up to the standards of the staged musical, or even better. Okay, now that we are sure of its production taking place, the question that must be lingering in people's minds is who the cast is. Well, we did some digging for the fans, and it might just be your favorite Disney actor. The character of Glinda, better known as Glinda in the musical, could be played by, you guessed that right, Dove Cameron. The Disney sweetheart could as well be shaped to fit into any fairy tale world she's thrown to. Based on her outstanding display as Queen Bee Amber on NBC's Hairspray Live and Mal in Disney's Descendants franchise, we believe she's got the musical chords and character for the cheerful and lively mean girl who turned out to be an empathetic friend. Interestingly, it is not only fans who think that she fits the role. Kristin Chenoweth, the one who played Glinda during the Broadway run of Wicked, had an opinion about who she thinks should play a part in the upcoming film. During an interview with VH1 about who she thinks should play the role of Glinda, she replied by saying, "For someone in their 20s, I would go for Dove Cameron." For those who don't know, Chenoweth and Cameron worked together on Disney's Descendants as mother and daughter. Chenoweth playing the role of Maleficent of Sleeping Beauty, and Cameron, well, we all know Mal, her daughter. If the movie adaptation decides to go with a younger cast, then Dove Cameron would definitely land the role, since the musical is all about young college students anyway. It is normal for any celebrity to respond to rumors about their next movie or what they're up to. Dove Cameron has not been shy either to come out or talk about how she's feeling regarding the conversation that's been going on. She does not rule out the possibility of her playing Glinda, although she was surprised to hear the number of fans that would love to see her do exactly that. During the 2019 Teen Vogue Young Hollywood party on February 15th, Dove Cameron gushed over the rumors that she might be stepping into the character's iconic pink dress for the movie. She said in an interview, "Well, that just totally shocked me and threw me for a loop." She goes on to admit that it's like the role of a lifetime, and she'd been dreaming about it since she was 7 years old, and she would be lucky to be considered. The excitement in her eyes revealed how she has admired the character played by her once evil mother and Disney's iconic villain. Dove couldn't hide her surprise that the lady who acted as her main inspiration, as she admitted, was the one that was advocating for her to play the role. Despite all the rumors about her being cast as Glinda, Cameron was mute when she was asked if there was any communication from the production seniors of Wicked. In case this happens to be a reality, Dove Cameron will be acting alongside Ariana Grande, who is set to play the role of Elphaba. Elphaba is one of the most coveted parts played on Broadway, and only a select group of actresses have been chosen over its 13-year run. The combination of Dove Cameron and Ariana Grande can pull in a huge chunk of fresh audience. Ariana's pop star appeal is also regarded as a bonus. She's been on record saying that she is a huge theater nerd and that her dream role is to play Elphaba in Wicked. With their vocal prowess and their admiration for the specific roles, it is no doubt that if given a chance, they would break a leg, and many fans would be wishing for nothing less. Other renowned actors that have been tipped to take part in the musical include Darren Criss, the award-winning actor, and his outstanding performance on Assassination of Gianni Versace as Andrew Cunanan, the serial killer, might just be the best candidate to play Figaro. His undoubted prowess in singing and acting as portrayed in Glee could add flavor to the already well-scripted and carefully selected tunes of the musical. As said earlier about Dove working together with Chenoweth in the same project, if Dove gets to be selected, Chenoweth will most likely help her out. Having done this role, she understands quite well the do's and don'ts of the script, even if it will change a bit to favor its production. She will definitely be the driving force behind Dove Cameron achieving the director's imagination. People always assume or hope that an actor is a lot like his or her character. We often fall in or out of love with an actor based on the character they play in a movie, as we came to find out in Game of Thrones with Ramsay Bolton actor Iwan Rheon. Most people hated him because of his role as Ramsay Ramsay Bolton to the point of even refusing to greet him. Quite funny because the person and his role in a movie were worlds apart. Now, some critics say Dove Cameron is very much like Mal in Descendants, so it might be difficult for people to distinguish Glinda from Mal. While we would like to believe so, it's actually quite different on the ground. Dove Cameron has a way of delivering different roles as per the director's view. One is that she keeps her audience in mind when preparing for a role. She says she can deliver roles that will relate to different age groups. This we can all agree to after we saw what she did with Mal. It is no doubt that she is up to the task and can handle Glinda quite well. Dove Cameron also explains that the beauty of a selfless actress is the ability to see another character's importance and therefore place it above her own. Actually, after this, we might have to go back a little and ask if we really know Dove Cameron as who she really is, or we still see and admire the Mal in her. It is interesting to watch an actor's representation of a character. Although most of us watch them for the sole purpose of entertainment, we might want to see how Chenoweth brought out the character of Glinda and after that compare with Dove Cameron in case she gets the role, this time on a more critical basis. She, however, has time to do her activities and concentrate on her projects and leave it to the producers to choose whoever they feel fits the role perfectly. Dove Cameron has, however, not stopped acting and singing as this story continues to spread. Her fans have been waiting for the Disney star to release her own music for years, and it appears that the wait is almost over. The impressive voice that attracted a lot of attention in and out of Disney has never released any independent music of her own. In her defense, Dove Cameron explaining that she had her music by the age of 15, which she was planning on releasing before getting into a contract with Disney. Under that contract, she was only to release the music she did with the Disney label and not her own. After she was released from the clause that bars her from doing her solo projects, she did some pieces with her ex-boyfriend, but later decided to go independent when they separated. Dove Cameron signed with the record label Sony and soon started working on a whole new album, and it was a complete project with new singles and videos. With such a huge following going by the number of views she's attracted in the songs that she's featured in, Dove Cameron is already a star in waiting, and when she decides to finally get into the competitive world of the music business, she will definitely smash it. It appears that music is not the only thing that the Maleficent's daughter is working on. There have been speculations that Dove Cameron's clothing line is in the works, which is something many of her fans love. With Dove Cameron, anything is possible, and it would be wise for her fans to keep tabs on her official Instagram account to know what she's been up to lately. Anyway, on the news about Dove Cameron being part of the Wicked cast and actually happening is something many people are dying to receive. And the thought of us waiting until 2021 for it to be released is one that is proving hard to swallow. Nonetheless, we have no choice but to wait till the cast is officially unveiled and gets into production. Are you a Dove Cameron fan? Would you be delighted to see her take the role of Glinda in Wicked? If so, let us know in the comments section below. Remember, we post new videos daily on developing stories and entertainment which you might be interested in. So don't forget to click the subscribe button below and turn on that notification bell to stay up to date. This has been Riveted.